Okay, everyone. I think we're doing good. There's one of my channels isn't popping up, and I don't know why, but it's okay. I don't know why. Not sure why Kick is not working, but it's okay. Let me look at something real fast, guys. Yeah, don't know. It's okay. It is all okay. So let's, we're gonna double check my audio, make sure my audio is good. I'm guessing it probably is, but let's just make sure. Okay, audio is good. Perfect. Okay. Oh, let's get into the game. Okay, awesome. Hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday. Let's get some good music up and going in here. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Setting. Bring the music in. Turn myself down so it's not blaring over top of me, so you guys can actually hear me. I'm gonna turn it down just maybe a pinch more. Let's see how that sounds. A pinch more. We're at a pinch more. This is at 6. Okay, I think we're fine with this. I think this will be a good... Just to be safe, we'll do to 5, and we're good. Okay, let's load up this zoo. We are... Yam, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the ice creams. Very much appreciate the ice creams. Make sure my sound is actually off everywhere. I did realize. Cool, sound is off. Yeah, do you want me to open up Discord so you can jump into Discord? I will jump down there if you are interested, and I will turn Discord on here if you want. Thank you so much for all of the lemons. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I will see you. I will see you then. Okay, let's go back to our zoo. We're gonna jump into our zoo. And we have our zoo going. Because at least 50% of the buses. Okay. Let's go in and buy the Angie moles. Can I take all these? I absolutely can. So we are snagging all of them. And we've got, okay, so the goose can go here. The cow can go here. The chicken goes there. And the meerkat goes over here. So we're good. We got our platypuses. That was a cool snag from last time. Excited about picking up those. And let's see what else we can. So we were working at the new flow of the zoo to get everyone past our little concession area. I think we've got that set up. We're going to be building a new concession area right here, but we have new exhibits and new things to start working towards. So we're going to go here to the hub. We unlocked everything that we want here, so now we need to start adventuring in other directions. I think we need to get to a couple other things. So we just need to figure out how we can work on going in those directions to get the other things that we're looking for. There's a balloon shop. That's probably, the balloon shop's probably will be a good buy, because there's probably room to put a balloon shop here, and then we can have another one up here waiting. And we can always see how well this is functioning up here, and if we need to add more. If we need to add more up there, we can add more up there as well. So let me do this real fast. Perfect. Okay. We got everybody dropping off our stuff. Our new platypuses are here. I think, yep, our new platypuses are here. That's awesome. Very good, very good, very good. Since this is kind of our main exhibit, let's add some decor to this one. That's good for that decor. Enrichment, anything else? These guys would probably like a water fountain. They're ducks and geese, so we'll put one. We'll put some water fountains in here. Enrichment and yeah, that's fine. I know there's a pen without animals. That's fine. Yeah, we have 2 pens without animals. I knew that. That's okay. I think we actually have some CRISPR animals done. Can I put it up here? I can. So it's gonna go live up there. And let's breed a let's breed another pig. And that was nice. And let's see, we got a pig and a snake. Can it live here? It can. And let's do another pig and snake. That was a good combination. Fun. We got some good weirdo animals. You know, we like weirdo animals. Makes it fun. See, pig snake. Exactly what, you know, here's our pig snake. See, exactly what you thought it would be. Okay, pig snakes are cool. We did pretty good on the profits. We're doing well. Build a Sunday shop. We definitely need... Oh, we're out of food. Let's get that, No, we're not building an ark. I think we're okay right now. I don't think we need to sell any animals. But I do need to, where is it? It's right here. I do need to make sure that I buy everything and catch everything up, which it is. Now we need to go grab this week's animals, which... Ooh. Get a nice selection in here today. So we have, we got the chicken, which is gonna live there. The porcupine, which lives here. We've got a duck. The ducks live there. A snake that lives here, and the cute little bunnies that live over here. So we're good. Ticket prices. Oh yeah, we don't have to. We can stop this application process. I do. Since we have so many, let's we're gonna hire you. Let's just miss all of you guys, and we're gonna hire. Okay. Now we're going to go to the park staff. We are going to... Okay, we're going to go through our current staff. And we are going to see... Just to be safe, I'm going to pause it for just a second. Because we're going to go through our staff and figure out who we are not keeping. Zookeepers. So... Donald. You're level 15. You got a good work ethic. You can stay. What zone do you have? You have up here. Okay, because we're firing you. That means we're going all the way to the bottom to get Bruce. Oh, Bruce. Bruce, you're being fired. I'm not keeping you. You're not very polite. Okay, let's go to, okay, you're good. You get there. Perfect. Okay, so, go with this guy. You're an 11. What zone do you have? You've got that zone. Okay, you're fired. And your new counterpart is Patrick. Patrick. Sorry, Patrick. You suck. Level 21. You're good. You get to work there. Okay. Level 19. I'm gonna give you you get those two. Okay. And I think you have a zone already. You do not. Okay. You got a good work ethic. You're 19. So nearly. Let's see who can. Oh yeah. You are the zookeeper for where? You're the zookeeper for there. Okay. You are gone. And it was the this guy. Perfect. Now, I think one of our janitors needs to be redone. So that's good. You're fine. Yeah, that's a good zone, actually. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good with zones, so we can unpause it. Of anybody worth, let's see. Nope, no cows. I don't think there's anybody else. Oh, I do have that weird snake guy. I mean, he can give me a lot of money. I'm gonna sell that guy. And I got that other one. I think it was a pig. Nope. Is it a duck thing? It was not. We're gonna keep that one. We're gonna see what happens there. Let's see what happens. That'll be a good see what happens situation. Okay, so we've got this. Can we unlock the balloons? We will be able to unlock the balloons in just a minute, which is great. That is what we're looking for next, is to get those balloons unlocked. That's a zookeeper. We want to zoom in on this. Finish the task. Awesome. I'll give her a pig in the future. Maybe when I get a free one. Okay. We need to address that trash issue. That trash issue is definitely, it's hurting us in the long haul. Two gooses, a chicken, meerkat, and a pig. Okay, we got that unlocked. Now let's get these balloons. Perfect. That means that we need to build a balloon. Oh, balloon shops are big. is bigger than I thought it was going to be. So we're just going to have one right there. Actually, I can probably put a balloon shop right here. Okay. Look at that. Perfect. I think we can, you know what? I know it's a lot of money, but I think we can buy 40. Here we go. We got a good bus. Which animal enclosure is blocked? No, it's not. I can see you going in and out of it right now. Weird. Okay, so we spent a lot of money on a trendy bus. So I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that that bus means that we can do some stuff. Where's my live chat? Here's my live chat. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you can see Discord. I don't want Discord over here. There we go. You guys don't need to see Discord on the screen. That's silly. Which exhibit is blocked? Okay, we have 5. Let's do what I did the other night. Let's build a zoo. And let's figure out what we're gonna do next. So we got tacos. Tacos looks kind of fun. But it's definitely a good one. We got we'll have coffee here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think we're gonna go to tacos. We're gonna go down the taco. So, can I unlock this? I cannot, because tacos is right here. Okay. Ooh, hamburgers. I don't even know where you put camels. That's interesting. We're gonna rescue a camel, but I don't know where you put a camel. You put a camel in there. That's cool. Didn't know. Didn't know. It's good to know that there is a... What was that? Okay. Anybody want to do any different types of trading? Ooh, we have a new trading partner over here. Oh, absolutely. No, we're not going to trade any of those right now. Those are too valuable. Any other trading partners? I think this is the bear. Yeah, we're not ready for bears. Definitely not ready for bears. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, we're not doing that yet. Okay, it's been 30 minutes, so that'd probably be a good time. Looking to help the next generation connect and understand the founding values that led to America's greatness. America Part 1 by U.S. Comics is a new 360-page graphic novel by top comic artists explaining America's origin story, beginning with the landing of the English separatists at Plymouth Rock. This stunning graphic novel covers the ideal of the city on the hill, scientifically and spiritually awakening in the colonial America, as well as the iconic moments such as the Boston Massacre, the Boston Tea Party, Paul Revere's famous ride, the early battles of Lexington and Concord, the Declaration of Independence, as well as many battles and struggles, eventually leading up to Americans' triumph over the British at Yorktown. This patriotic and visually stunning graphic novel is guaranteed to capture the imagination of the next generation Americans in your life. You can find American Part 1, the U.S. Constitution, and other great products at uscomics.com. Keep saying that this we've got one blocked. I need to figure out what they keep talking about. Like, maybe I'll just add another gate in this one. Maybe it'll... see if that fixes it. Why it's acting up like that? Just silly, I guess. Silly, I guess. Okay, so we got, I think it's 18 and 15 before we can research and get our next goodies. Yep, all those look good. Did we snag our animals? I don't remember. We did. Yeah, well, other zoos aren't this zoo, buddy. Those are zookeepers. That's what this guy thinks. This guy he's the geneticist. Okay. Tomorrow we'll adventure around. We'll see what some of the folks think about the zoo. We'll see if some people are happy, or if they think that there's more. Well, so we did pretty good. I'm happy with that, with what we did there. So let's snag our animals like normal. Ooh, we have another platypus, which is great. We're gonna start off. There you go, Mr. Platypus. Mr. Excuse me, guys. Mr. Donkey. Where the donkeys live? Donkeys. Sure, donkeys live there. Snake. Remember where we put the horses live over here with the pigs. And I didn't realize we had 2 snakes. I would have made that easier. So we're at 9. Got plenty of people coming into the park. I think what we need to do, as much as I don't like it, I think we do need to raise the price up $1. Okay. So what's happening up here, guys, is whatever is happening up here, I just need to rearrange. I'm just going to need to rearrange this. So we are going to do that. Because for some reason, it keeps telling me that the zookeepers cannot reach the exhibit. So we are going to just make sure that there is no problem with them reaching everything. Okay. I think that's good. They should be able to get around and get this clean now. At least I hope so. So how's the balloon sale going? So we've had 3. That's good. We still haven't mastered our popcorn. We're still trying to get our popcorn. Still trying to sell all of our popcorn. It's crap popcorn right now, but that's part of the goal, is to sell popcorn at the lowest price. So let's find ourselves. Let's see what this guest is doing. So they need to get hydrated. They're looking for gifts, but they're very thirsty. So they're definitely looking at the they are eyeing the how about this person? Are they thirsty? This person's thirsty. So what are they doing? They're getting on the subway. Where are they going? They say they're thirsty, but they're bypassing everything. Okay, now they're gonna go get a drink, so that's good. They left a lot of cash on the table here. Okay, so they got themselves a drink, which is good. So why aren't you getting a drink? Okay, so you're waiting to go to the bathroom. Yeah, some of these people just don't understand what they are doing. Yeah, they don't think we're enriching the animals, guys. They just don't, I don't know. They just don't like the way I run the zoo. That's okay. That's how it is. This is a dark zoo anyways. So guys, I'll probably not stream tomorrow, just for... It's too dark. Oh, okay, cool. I can totally add. Let's go through and add lights. That sounds like a good time. Okay, we got lights. I probably need a light down here. I don't know if that light will do anything. We'll put a light here. And as people head up here, they'll get a light here. We can enlighten them that way. I don't know if that'll be enough lights, but that'll be interesting to see what goes on with those lights. Just sprinkling a few lights around. Keeping it nice. Did we snag this? We did not snag this week's animals. I think all of you guys live here. You do. And you guys live down here. Ooh, we're at 13. I think that means that we can unlock something. That's 15. Yeah, I'm not ready to do the breeding just yet. Can I do the hamburgers? That's at 18, so we have 15 and 18, so we're not quite there yet. I think the hamburgers probably be the next. Hammers are probably the next thing I really want to focus on. Getting them up and going. Okay, so this person is thirsty already. Let's see. Well, they got some popcorn, that's why they're thirsty. Okay, pig. Donate. Own 12 sectors of land. Burger shop. Open the zoo. Build tending and beginning. Sell popcorn at the worst quality. And have 10 unique horses. Okay. So, the burger shop is probably the next best place to go to. I would say that is definitely where we're going to be heading. Burger shop. So, burger shop is our goal. That is our goal. I'll let this play out a bit. Got a lot of people waiting in line here. What are they waiting in line for? What are you guys waiting in line for? Food. Maybe I'll try to sneak in that burger shop right here. What is the, that's serving 7, so that's good. How's this? 19, that is good. I think what we should do here is I think I'm going to move that snack machine. Let's get our Angie moles. I don't know why you're not happy, but okay, we are going to take this snack machine and we are going to move it to right there, okay? And then we're going to take this. We're going to take this guy and we're going to put it there we go. Hopefully by the time they get thirsty, they'll be walking past that machine. Need to figure out roughly where they get thirsty at and make sure that I can treat that thirst. Okay, this person's thirsty. You're going to be right here by a machine. Will you use it? No. Neither will you. So you're going to go up here. Okay, no collisions. Okay, that's covered pretty well. Okay, so this would be the next one to the decor. It's at 16%, so I think we can raise that. I think if we put some stuff in here, we can add some decor. Let's see if that raised the decor of this one. Okay, so that does raise the decor, which is good to know. So we need to get this up here raised. Raised up for sure. The decor in this is bad. Oh, look at that, guys. It is ready for the hamburger. Perfect. Ooh, what is this? That's a plant package. That'll be good. We might, how much is that cheap? No, it's 15. It's not that cheap, but we might end up snagging that too in a minute. We need to make sure we don't run out of food. I think it'll be time to, I think we're getting close to time to selling off some guys again. Let's go back to our heat map. Let's see what the decor is. So we're at 7. Not bad. We'll try to get everything raised up. Let's, we're gonna focus on these 2 areas first. So let's get the decor down here up to, what do you say, guys? What do you think we can try to get up to, like 50? Oh, you know what? What are we talking about? We need a hamburger place here. It is time for a burger joint, and the burger joint is definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do, how does this do? 7. Okay. We're gonna take that and we're gonna move this over here for right now. We're gonna do a quick little pause. We're gonna move this real fast too. We're gonna come back in and get this rearranged. Okay, we're gonna build. got the burger joint. Next, we're going to take this vending machine. So we're going to take the popcorn machine. Popcorn. And we can take this umbrella. Put it right back there. Okay, hold on. If I take this and I move it to right here, I think I can take... Okay, what do we got rabbit-wise? So we can sell it. Sell it. Okay, we got our rabbits good. Our geese, okay. Going through the geese. What's up, Yam?
It's really weird. Only one of these headphones earpieces is working. I don't know what's going on.
It's weird.
I don't have that problem, right? Let me try replugging. Maybe it fixed itself. Maybe that think sometimes this laptop gets kind of hot. I don't know. I guess you can hear me okay.
I can.
This is kind of cool, so you have a little bit of background music for the game. So you built it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I just did a big remodel in the last 2 episodes.
That's pretty cool. So, do you get special kinds of animals after a while, like really weird ones, or are they mostly pretty much the same?
No, you can get some pretty interesting ones. Right now, I'm just going through to sell the animals, sell some of my animals.
Yeah, we actually went to West Virginia today to look at like another place, but sadly, it was kind of a bit of a disappointment with some structural issues.
That sucks.
Some major stuff that like they priced it. That you would think that if they, it makes you wonder whether the owners know about it, because we were one of the first people to look at it. And I think it's only been on the market for a couple of days or something. But I told the lady that was running the open house, I said, we would have a carpenter or a mason or like somebody look at some of those structural issues, because in one spot in the house, like someone could actually fall through the floor and actually get hurt.
Oh.
Like, I don't weigh like a lot. I mean, I probably weigh a hair more than you do, and a hair less than Mark does or something. But you know, like we were walking through there, and like she even noticed it, and I probably shouldn't have done what I did. I didn't really like jump up and down, but I kind of like, you know, kind of like was slightly testing it. And just like somebody could literally fall through that floor. Like that's not a good thing. And it wasn't like, yeah, not good. You know, they wouldn't have fallen like onto a nice soft sofa either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be like probably end up having to get fire. You know, probably fire. You know, like fire and rescue out there trying to extract someone from being. You know what I mean? Like it would be that kind of a collapse.
Oh, okay.
Not a pretty one. You know, and I was like, that's just really, you know what I mean? Like it's one thing, you know, it's one thing to have like a minor it's one thing to have like a minor roof leak, or you know, that has been going on for too long and it doesn't cause like black mold, or you know, something that's like sloppy, like oh, people didn't pick up all this stuff, or they're still trying to move out, or some, just like the way mine is, it's like kind of like half-ass occupied or something. But to leave something like that someone could die, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because literally, I mean, if somebody that was like, you know, like the size of one of my brother-in-laws, you know, like if someone that was like football player size, like 300 and some pounds walked in there, they might fall through the fucking floor. Like it was that unstable.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And they wouldn't even really have to like jump up and down. They would just literally just. I was like, she looks at me. She's like, this is kind of scary. I'm like, get out, you know, get out.
Mhm.
Right. And it was where you like you wouldn't expect it. You know, it was like not like it wasn't like obvious unless you looked like really really close. But by the time you would have noticed it, then you'd have probably already fallen through, right? And it was like in the middle of a fucking room, like in the middle of like a normal room. It wasn't like there was a sign on the door saying, you know, under construction or don't come in here. It was nothing like that. It looked like a finished room.
Yeah, that's weird.
And you're totally, yeah, it was odd. But I mean, you run into that stuff now and then. Usually, it's not something you're gonna fall through a floor with. But I was like,
You weren't having it. You're just like, nope, we're not doing this one.
I was like, damn, you know, like if it was like, you know, if it was a slightly different time and a slightly different place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would probably like lowball the living snot out of it, but I just, you know, my cousin kind of quit being a builder years ago, and he moved pretty far away. And technically, I could kind of probably call up one of my nephews and see, but he's not living that close to West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty far down in southern Maryland. In fact, yeah. In fact, he works in Virginia, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
no,
they're
I
not
do.
really. They're where they're located is pretty far away from where this place would be. To try to fix it, and we're gonna try to help. Occasionally on weekends. I can see my brother would probably help a little bit, but I just it's not fair. You know what I mean? And a lot of it was masonry work, so that's not something
Gotcha.
that we're specialized in. It's like I could probably find some guys that. In fact, we're getting ready to start this project. If they would send me the damn price estimates, cost estimates, we were getting ready to apply for the permit for this one. Pretty good sized project, and it's gonna have quite a bit of masonry. So maybe I could like make buddies with the masonry contractor or something like that. But that's like that would be different. Like if I already had that person, be like, oh yeah, if you ever want me to do any work for you, just you know what I mean? They give
No,
you like automatic kind of 10 or 20% discount. You're like, oh, that's cool, right?
Yeah, no.
I had that kind of connection like quickly already. Like I mean, there's a few guys
Yep.
that call for a few things, but and then I used to have way more before I started moving around so much.
Mhm.
I mean, before I
understand.
Like, but it feels like it. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys that I worked with over the years, a lot of them have retired. A lot of them have retired recently and moved away, and they moved pretty decently far away to where, like, even if you wanted to try to get them to help you with something, if they were nice enough to do it, they're like done. I even called one friend that's like an old friend that's like an engineer. He just retired like last year or earlier this year, and he told me he's so fed up that even though technically he probably could do stuff, he's so like fed up with all of it that he won't even, he wouldn't even help us even if we paid him like a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like you see, he's that burned out. Like he hyper burned himself out. I think because he had 5 children, I think he had to work like so hard even on weekends, like because he worked for a place for like 30 some years. I think that was like kind of not really. Basically, he was pretty much constricted to the 9 to 5. So he would do a lot of like nights. He'd work a lot of nights and work weekends for himself, right?
Gotcha. Yep.
As like a special contractor kind of person, just did little side projects, and some of them were pretty sizable after a while. And he was just stacking away, And he was really one of those super frugal guys. It's from like another country, like another generation, like ex-military, and man, he was really conservative. So he's got a pretty big retirement. And his wife, it's his second wife. His first wife took him to the cleaners. Second wife, she's still with him, and she's just wonderful. She never had a high-paying job, but the highest she ever got for a few years was being like a McDonald's manager or something. Which is nothing wrong with that, paid the bills. But I mean, compared to like the kind of money he could make in a fucking weekend, it's like he would charge like a fucking hell of a lot more than I could. It would be like a slaughterhouse when But I mean, like I say, it made it when you have 5 kids. That would make it a hell of a lot easier, right?
Yeah, that would be. Yep.
But you got the mouse to feed, and then I guess for when he got burned, he's just like, he probably just figured he'd be like. But he didn't really say it, but you could just tell when I was talking to him. Well, what if, if we have something like a small project, would you? And he's like, nah, man. He's like, can't. He's like, I literally. And then on top of that, he got into a bad thing with one of our senior partners. I mean, he's not really a senior partner. He's more of a senior consultant now. So it's sort of me running the main part of that show type stuff. But apparently, I just found out that he had pissed this guy off, and then one of our younger guys, who's not much younger than us, but he was a little more available the last few years, and he's not as much now as he has now. Is a son that just had a grandson recently.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming that's home mayors. I need that, and the whole family, like the whole 9 yards, the whole thing. And I guess his son is like living with it. That has nothing to do with it. That tangent has nothing to do with the story. I was going to tell it anyway. But anyway, we're trying to like get back together with them a little bit, just like on a social level, because they're Chinese.
Okay.
And so even though they're not from her country, her original country, they're from not too far away. That they lived here so long, and then I had worked with him for a very, very short period when I was working with the senior consultant when he had his own firm, and then also at this other place, just for a short period, he was working as a telecom engineer, which is weird because apparently he's got training as both architect and a telecom engineer, which is extremely rare, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
yeah.
that's what he does. It is really weird. So that's what he does. That's what he does for a living. But he was helping us part time back in like 2002, 2003, 2004, and then apparently the senior consultant pissed him off so bad in the last 6 months that he would text him back and forth. I hardly ever text him. He's only
Mm-hmm.
helped us with like one project in the last year and a half.
Oh,
And
wow.
It was just for like a couple weeks. Very little, you know, which is fine. I mean, we're happy to have him. He's able to help us. But I know he told me once his grandson was born that he's so busy now playing like second dad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's all well good. You know, I'm really happy for him. But apparently our senior guy pissed him off so badly, and I guess he may have had doing some side work just for him or something. And I guess either he didn't pay him, or one of the projects he did get paid on, he get paid like half of what he thought he should get paid, or what he told me he would charge him. And so apparently there was a big, you know, argument at some point a little over 2 months ago between him and him on the phone. And he texted me like a little bit of the details about it, not like a lot, but I was like, and apparently it got to the point where the senior consultant's like wife, who we went to with the boys about 2 months ago, because we're all still pretty close, you know.
Uh-huh.
In fact, they're coming to our wedding. He kind of introduced us. Apparently, it got so bad that even his wife was yelling at him, like on the other end of the phone, like,
Oh, wow.
That. Like, I don't know what exactly she was. I think she was probably getting so exasperated with him, and I'm just like, dude, I keep trying to tell. Apparently, I mean, let me put it. I'll put it really softly because that'd be bad. But she puts it softly. Like the kind of basically quote her, she said, you know, a lot of times he will do work for people, for various clients, and some even new clients that he doesn't even know yet. Really, he'll do some work for them for free up front without charging them, or not making it like this big of a deal. Like not you're getting like a little bit of a deposit, so
Yeah.
you feel like you can at least start the project and not have to like worry about, hey, is this person paying me? Are they really legitimate? You know what I mean? But you just don't go out trusting everybody. Because even once in a while you work with someone you've been trusted for years, once in a while the overall client like won't pay and people will end up getting screwed.
Yeah.
That does happen from time to time. You do sometimes get royally screwed or whatever, or you get majorly delayed in getting paid for one reason or another. And you know you can write all the contracts you want, but if it ends up going to law, I mean, if it ends up going to a court, then you have to ask yourself, do I just take the loss and you know? Like,
Yep.
how do you deal with that? Because you could just, or do you spend a ton of money and time getting a lawyer and going to court over it? Because that could be a tremendous amount of aggravation and expense, right?
It could be, yes.
And then you have to say to yourself, so yeah, the whole thing. But anyway, I was like, I mean, and Bill Burr said something like, I'm going to use as a metaphor, but he basically, remember that one joke he said? It wasn't really a joke, it was more of an observation. He said sometimes in life you can wear out your welcome.
Yep.
And do you know the thing we were studying a few years ago about neural pathways and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That if you don't break your routine, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, but if something doesn't break your routine, you get overly attached to one pattern of thinking, feeling, and living. And I mean, I've kind of had some of that lately, physically. And then I used to have it before, where like if I wasn't on my motorcycle enough, I would just want to kill everybody around me, right? Sort of. I'm exaggerating, but I'd get into a pathway of thinking that way, or feeling that way. And that's why we're trying to make sure we break the boys' routines up enough, and their habits and their like hobbies. Because if all they do is just sit there and play video games, that's a bad example, right? But if they just lock themselves in their rooms and you don't know what they're doing, then they're just going to get set on a neural pathway. So they've got some already. It's just some of the good stuff, because you can have obviously good study habits. Do your best in school and try to get grades. So I mean, if they're gonna live in the matrix, which unfortunately most of us are forced to,
Mm-hmm.
aware of it or not, you know, then they have to do the best they can. Otherwise, she's gonna be miserable, and if she's miserable, I'm gonna be miserable.
Yeah. Right. And you don't want to be miserable.
Like the domino effect. I'm like trying to look at it because it's weird. I mean, I think it's like a chess lesson, even though I suck at chess. Or I think chess is like one of those things where you start to realize all the parts and all the people are important, no matter what their significance or size or what name they're given or what.
I do, yes.
So I feel like you're not riding a Is this considered like isometric 2D?
I think it. Yeah, I think it's
It's
like.
rendered. It's
Yeah. I think it's like a 2D type thing. Yep.
you're supposed to feel like it's 3D, but it's not like the kind of 3D where we have like some of these like Fortnite's so 3D feeling it was gonna sit. Right?
Some people.
Feel like when you're running in Fortnite, you feel like you're gonna throw up, like it's
I
dizzying or something.
I don't anymore, but I understood why people felt like that. Absolutely
Sometimes
understood.
I mean, once in a while I would get that in Neverwinter, but not usually too often. But it would depend on, like, if you ride the horse in circles, you can make yourself feel kind of sick.
I think that you can train yourself so that it doesn't bother you, so that you don't have that same feeling.
Yeah. I think it may. I mean, some people. That's one thing you'll see a lot of warnings in video games. It'd be like, flashing lights or motion feel. This may generate motion feelings in some people, because some people do have that kind of thing. Like she's got vertigo.
Okay.
And it's not like horrible most of the time. In fact, it's just hers is more like motion based. I don't think it's as much visual based.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in the inner ear that throws off the balance. I guess that's I don't know if there's only one kind of vertigo. I get a feeling there might be more. What they call the one that induced by certain video games, but it can make people want to throw up or something. Dizzy or sick. And I think it depends too on like how they say it's more likely to happen the longer you play the game.
Well, you can get used to it so that it doesn't affect you.
Right. What is that? Like, I know there's one thing. I know there's one thing in motorcycle racing where you're riding, you have to be super careful, and it's also a thing with driving. For some reason, aren't taught it or know about it or understand how it works. But there's this thing called target fixation.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most car accidents happen. Did you know that?
Yeah. Most people.
Experienced drivers.
Yes, it's interesting the interesting stuff that we can do.
They shouldn't say that most accidents for inexperienced drivers.
Let's see.
The thing is, the ones I've seen, most of those that result from are like freaking head-on car accidents.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Or bad accidents, because most people in that kind of situation, they don't realize that you might only be going 40 miles an hour, but you're driving something that weighs 2 tons, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a crunch effect. And if the other person's airbags aren't good enough and they're going over 35, what kind of accident is that?
Not. Yeah, it's not a good one.
Not fun.
Nope.
If you have one that has a combined speed of over 50 miles an hour, yeah, not fun. Not fun. Where your wrists, if you've ever seen anybody have that, where like the veins come out of their wrists and they're like swollen, but they're not actually bleeding. It's like the weirdest effect ever. My arms were like black for like a week. It was the closest I ever got to being black. Was bruised. Like at first they turned yellow, then they turned black for a couple days. Not like it was weird because it wasn't like the top of my arms, but the underside, like all, your underside of your arms. It was nasty. What are you doing, like buying buses now?
Yeah, you buy buses and you can you can go here and right now I'm collecting 17% of the people that want to come to the zoo in Horizon Village. So man. Okay.
Wow, it's pretty busy.
Yeah, this zoo's doing, I'm doing pretty well here, so I just unlocked a new suburb, so we'll see. Yeah, this should rack up. This now that I open up a new route and put a whole like one of the bigger buses on the bus line, because the little buses only have 8. These bigger buses can do 35, which is very nice. A lot nicer to bring people in. So okay, Yam, I am going to pause you for a second. So I'm just muting you for a second.
You can do the thing.
Yep.
No worries.
Protect yourself with confidence. Head on over to palmpepperspray.com and discover the best in pepper spray on the market. Palm leverages over 45 years of experience and offers the next generation of self-defense products. Palm's patented flip-top design ensures quick and easy access when you need it most. Don't wait, shop now, and equip yourself with the best pepper spray on the market. Visit palmpepperspray.com for 10% off your entire order. Okay. I'm back, Yam. You can I think I have it set up so you can hear me on Discord, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I got like this little double echo thing. It was awesome.
Oh, you got the double echo. Nice.
I mean, I got it because I let it keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to grow my Rumble channel a bit. So it's doing okay. Actually, I restructured I'm redoing and completely restructuring my YouTube channel to try to make it easier just to know which things that people want to watch. So if people want to watch me gaming, they can click on there. If people want to go to my classes, because I'm going to actually in a bit, like before I get off here tonight, I actually want to send you a link to something to fill out because I'm trying to figure out what kind of I'm trying to figure out some type of classes or something that I think people like, some type of online education or online product that people might be interested in purchasing. So I want to I'm gonna send something. I'm gonna send a questionnaire for you and see what you think.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't have to fill out the questionnaire anytime soon. I just over time, like whenever you have time to think about it. That's cool. I'm also learning how to use, like, the other reason I'm doing the questionnaire the way I'm doing it, because I'm also kind of learning how to use some of the different programs, so that when I start helping other people, because I want to be able to figure out a way to monetize what I do, and then after I figure out how to monetize what I do, I then want to teach people how they can monetize what they want to do. Like I think that there's a way in the future that you, Yam, might be able to figure out a way to monetize your knowledge. So someone would buy like a book or a class or something from you, even if it's just simple architecture or what to look for when buying a house or what to look for when hiring an architect. Like, and then you can just sell a product like that. And so a way that you can make some passive income where you don't really have to do any work. You do the class, you do everything set up one time, and then, you know, they buy it from you, and you're just like, hey, you know what, we've been helping people or helping businesses for years. This is the knowledge. We're going to share some of it with, Susie Homemaker, or with, the dude buying the house. Here's things that you should look for when you're buying your house, aka from someone who remodeled or rebuilt or, worked for the government to do housing building stuff.
There's probably a few people like that around that are really like specialized type stuff where they're actually in a spot where that would apply, or that but they probably have to be very retired and like reached a very senior level. So let's just say I'm close to that, but I'm not as far as the retired part's concerned. So I wouldn't have time to be like teaching.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking like now.
But you're saying some people, or possibly maybe like 10 or 15 years from now, if I'm still in good enough health, that then I could maybe like have time to do something.
Well, no. The thing is, Yam, you might start doing it like on some free time now. But what you're doing is you're not selling a class that you regularly go to. You're selling a digital class, so you only have to make it one time. And they're buying the digital class from you. You know, you have videos, you have knowledge, and as things change, you might go in there and update them. But you know, you would make the class, and then they would go and watch it.
Well, using me might be not a good example, but it might be like something.
Well, yeah, you have knowledge that people want.
Teaching someone how to fix a part of an engine.
No, you don't. No, what I'm saying is someone would.
But the problem is that I have to be careful because like some of the stuff.
I'm not saying you don't even have to go get complicated. Like you would. So for example, like maybe you could even do a class with your woman. You and your class do a woman on. Okay, so you're thinking about buying a historic house. Here are things as folks that's remodeled or redone historic houses for professional things. These are things that we've came across, and these are things that you should look for. You know, and
For some reason your video is locked up.
oh, I see that. That's weird.
It was locking up. It was locking up bad for a few minutes, like on and off, stucco stepping. Now it's completely frozen.
It looks like it's unfreezing. Yeah. I think that's as soon as this day ends, I think it's a good, since we're locking up anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end the day as soon as this day ends here, and I can hit save, and the day has ended. So I'm going to hit save, and we're gonna call it a day, guys. So hope you guys thank you guys for watching, joining. Thank you, Yam, for jumping in. I'll talk to you in a few minutes, Yam, so I'll stay on here. But anyways, I'm going to see you guys. I probably won't do a stream tomorrow, everyone. I might. It all depends on what time I get back. But if I don't do a stream tomorrow, then I look forward to seeing you guys Monday. Monday we're probably gonna take a little break from Let's Build a Zoo for a couple days, like we did for Shadow of a Doubt. So we'll be looking. We'll either play Shadow of a Doubt. Maybe we'll play Rancher if Jill wants to play, or maybe we'll go out there and discover another game to play. So, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging in. Thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to you guys soon.